What's up, everybody? Mr. OG Games here, and today we're going to be doing a little Throwback Thursday and looking at how far War and Order has come over the years. But first, I wanted to let you guys know a little bit of info. Thanks to my lovely wife, I have started a Twitter account, and it's a place for you guys to come do what people do on Twitter, tweet, whatever. I'll be posting tips there, doing shout outs, posting videos, and everything in between. Mainly my wife will run it for me, but she obviously gets the info from me. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I have now started some merchandise on bonfire.com. I just will be launching it in the hours before I release this video on my first campaign with them. T-shirts, sweatshirts. If you want, go over, check it out, get you some OG merch, and help support the channel that way, and also rock it out while you're playing your favorite games. But without further ado, let's get into the old Throwback Thursday. Now, we all know what Throwback Thursday is where you throw back, way back, sometimes really far back, sometimes a week back, and you reminisce and go over some things that you remember from your past. Well, I wanted to do that with the game and just show you a few things that when I started playing this game almost 4 years ago did not exist in the world of War and Order. And that would be all these buildings. Not all of them, but a majority of them. Even the events, even the beast, and so forth. I'm going to go through each one and let you know when I first started what wasn't here and what's here now. And we'll start it off with the altar. The altar wasn't there. Not by a long shot. You couldn't get all the buffs, all the upgrades. Wasn't there. Wasn't even thought of. The altar has changed the game in so many ways as far as bringing one's power up to levels that are unimaginable. Also, speaking of power, Mystic wasn't there either. Mystic, added much earlier than the altar, was not there when the game started. And in fact, wasn't there till roughly a year or two ago. And Mystic, as you know, costs that precious Azerite, but it also brings lots of power as well. So without these two buildings in the game, a lot of us would be looking much, much differently. Now, another thing that wasn't there, the cargo wagon. Used to be nothing was there, but now every few minutes the War and Order gods bless you with some mystery items that you can get for free. That wasn't there when I started either. And I'm kind of glad they added it. You know, sometimes you can get some good speed ups and stuff from there. But that wasn't there at all. And of course, the college high technology recently added to the game, of course, wasn't there back 3.5, 4 years ago. And that also is just adding more and more to the power that you can get. Speaking of power, another item that was not there was the beast. Beast did not exist, and in fact this little ring, this circled ring here, had been there since the beginning of the game, and lots speculated that, hey, what's going to be there? What's it going to be? The speculation was crazy when it first came out, and then they introduced the 3 beast along with some passive skills that you can get, and then of course they've added on those over the years. Also, Army Assault, as I call the game within a game, was not there. You know, recently within the last year that was added, strictly basically for some small rewards until you beat it. Once you beat it, it just kind of looks glowy on your screen. Now, another thing that was not here would be the defensive command. No such thing. The building wasn't even there. this is also another item that was added in the recent year to also have custom things come off of it, like your Infinite Wars, which was very recent as well, much after the classic Defense Command came about. And of course, that piggybacks to the Colossus, which also was not there. This whole mountain, town little thingy-mabobber was there, but there was nothing there. Nothing existed. The Colossus is another way to straight up get power and add to your arsenal of attack or defense, or whichever way you play your game. So that really added a lot, in my opinion, as well. Another item that never existed was, yes, the mystery merchant ship. Not until within the last year, actually, I believe, the mystery merchant ship came about to bring you some good trades, some black market stuff. Once again, a way for you to get more items in the game by using gems, which to use gems, you have to buy gems. And of course, that spends money. Common theme going here. But anyway, mystery merchant ship wasn't there. Wasn't even thought of when I started playing this game. Now, other things that piggyback on all these items were the Monster Swarm. Monster Swarm, never even thought of. Your Monster Swarm, though, piggybacks on the altar. So they go hand in hand, and of course, when people were getting tired of their 3 or so a day with the altar or spending, they made it a way to where if you kill a certain amount in the Monster Swarm, you get rewards, and that's piggybacking the altar. And then you have the Fiend Trial, which is piggybacking the Colossus. That's giving you the Titan Crystal. So piggybacks upon add-ons, all were not there when I first started playing this game. And it's just crazy to see how far it's come. And it's also crazy to think about how, if it wasn't incorporated in the game right now, you wouldn't see all these 300+ percentages on mage attack or archer attack or any attack. That stuff simply would not exist, and the game would be much more scaled down and a little bit more easier to obtain, in my opinion. Now, one other thing that was not there, and that would be auto search, is what I call it, where you can simply click on a tile, click on a monster, click on an elite monster. That was there, but it was only there if you had VIP activated. I can remember back in the day when you were looking all over for a level 5 iron mine and couldn't find one to save your ass. So you had to look at your buddies and see who had the VIP activated, have them look one up for you, give you the cords, and then send. So it made VIP very important then. Maybe that's why VIP has been so stuck in my head since I played this game. Having it activated is just some of the things that you had to have it activated for, they've simply incorporated into the game. But that's Throwback Thursday for you guys. The game has come a long way. I think that they've done a good job with a lot of these buildings, bringing them up. That way it just adds more depth to the game. Also more ways to strengthen, although those ways do have a tendency to lean much towards the spender. But they do give you some ways for the common folk like myself to actually make it worthwhile and still keep playing, but just at a much smaller pace. Yeah, they've come a long way, a very long way. So Throwback Thursday, I might try to do one of these occasionally. I know I just pretty much hit everything on the city layout that I can recall not being there when I first started playing this game 3.5 years ago. And for anybody that's been playing in the last 2 years, I know you've seen a lot of change yourself. But as always, if you guys like the video, smash the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all keep gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.